70-year-old Najah, a refugee living at Qalandia refugee camp in the occupied West Bank, is anxious that the clinic she gets her diabetes and heart problem medication from may shut down.
It will be difficult for us if the clinic closes and UNRWA stops working. I'm a widow and I have no breadwinner. How will I afford the medicine? I've come to the clinic because I need the medicine. I cannot buy it from an outside pharmacy.
Israel's parliament has voted to ban the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, the UN agency mandated 75 years ago by the UN General Assembly to serve hundreds of thousands of Palestinians uprooted by Israel in 1948, a move that could have dire consequences for millions of Palestinians living under Israeli occupation. At this vocational training center at Qalandia refugee camp in the occupied West Bank, about 350 young men study aluminum production, as well as mechanical and electrical work to prepare them for the labor markets.
Our major concern is for the youth. You are talking about critical age youth, 15 to 19 years old, do not have any option other than KTC. So either you leave them at the streets to be exploited with cheap labor or even exploited with this conflict that's going on in here, or you give them this opportunity so that they have acquired an occupation and be productive for themselves and support themselves and families.
The UN agency provides a lifeline for millions of refugees in dozens of camps across the region.
Among the many services that UNRWA provides is educational services in such schools as this one here for girls, and this is the kind of activities that they do on a daily basis.
Israel has long advocated for the dismantlement of the UN agency, arguing its work kept the refugee issues, which it rejects, alive. It also accuses employees of the agency of taking part in the Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th, something the humanitarian agency denies.
We're not able easily to get visas. The duration of our visas has gradually been squeezed from the original 12 months to 2 months. And now for most of us within UNRWA, it's 1 month. And the clock, of course, is ticking towards January, so it remains to be seen what will happen when visas need to be renewed.
Fowler warns if Tel Aviv follows through on its decision, it will create a massive humanitarian crisis.
We are, of course, deeply concerned about what might happen. No other UN agency can function at the scale that UNRWA can function in the Gaza Strip. All other UN agencies rely on us.
Palestinians accuse Israel of waging a war on UNRWA to deny the right of return for the refugees, insisting no matter how hard Israel tries, it won't be able to rewrite history. Israel's decision to ban UNRWA is unprecedented and will certainly jeopardize aid to Palestinians and exacerbate an already critical humanitarian crisis, especially in the Gaza Strip. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, Qalandia refugee camp, the occupied West Bank.